Go ahead and enter our digits into our abacus. Okay, we'll put the 6, that's in the 1 column there. There we go, put the 1s there. 6 ones, there we go. Now our tens columns, we have the 9, so we'll enter that digit there. There we go. Our next digit is a what, Charlie?
7.
A 7, very nice. So we'll enter that, that's in our hundreds column. The next digit is a
5.
5, that's right. That's in the 1,000 column, we'll enter that one. Our next digit is a
3.
3, that's in the 10,000s column. There we go, we'll enter that one there, okay? And our last digit is a what, Charlie?
7.
Is that 7, and that's in our 100,000s column, so that'll give us that one up there. There we go. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to add this number to our entered number of 735,796. And that is 65,873. That's what we're going to add, okay? So we start in the ones column. Remember, work on this vertical format. So 6 plus 3, that's an easy one, Charlie. How much is it?
9.
It's 9. Now look at our ones beat over there. Obviously, we got to move it up 3, which does give us the 9. And we're going to go ahead and record it. There it is there. So takes care of the ones. Now we're going to the tens columns. The 9 and the 7. What's 9 plus 7, Charlie?
16.
16. Now here, we're going to have to do what, Charlie?
Carry over.
That's right. We're going to have to carry over. So how do we do this on the abacus? Well, we're going to be dealing with our tens column over there. That's where the 9 is. Now, we have to move how many more, Charlie?
7.
7 more. Now, we start at 9. Once we move that 1, the first one, we got to carry over, and there it is. Now, we moved 1. We got to move how many more, Charlie?
6 more.
6. There it is. In our tens column, we move 6. So we have how many tens, Charlie?
6.
6. That's right. And we'll record that. Now, notice 9 and 7 is 16. Well, there's the 6 in the tens column, and there's the 1 that we carried over. Okay. Now, notice, Charlie, our 100 column already has an 8 in it. Why does it have an 8?
Because we carried 1 over.
Because we carried 1 over. So there it is. That 7 plus that 1 gives us the 8. Now, how many more do we have to add?
8.
8 more. Okay. Well, if we're starting at 8, once we move 1, that takes us to 9. We add another 1. There's our carryover. So notice we carried over the 1. We moved 2 of the required 8. So we have how many more, Charlie? 6. There we go. Very nice. And there it is. And we go ahead and record our 6 in our hundreds column. That's very nice. Now, here we go. We're in the, which column now, Charlie?
1,000.
The 1,000s column. Now, notice our abacus is reading 6 in the 1,000s column because we carried that 1 over to the 5. How many more do we have to move, Charlie? We're adding 5. Okay, so here we go. First, we add 3. We add 1 more. Carry over, and we still got the 1 more to go, which gives us that 1 there. Okay, very tricky here. But if we look at it, it makes sense. 5 and 5 is 10, plus the 1 is 11. However you look at this, we'll go ahead and record our 1. And so there it is. There's our 1 that's left over in our 1,000s column. Now, if we look at our 10,000s column here, notice we have the 3 with the 1 carried over gives us that 4. And we have to add how many more, Charlie?
6.
6 more in that 10,000s column. So, however you look at this, we're at 4, we got to add 6 more. Well, notice if we're at 4 and we move 5, okay, we still got 1 more to do, but here comes the carryover, right? The 100,000 column moves up 1, and that comes down to 0, and there it is. So we've made our move of 6, and we're going to go ahead and record it as a 0 there, because that's what's left in our 10,000s column. And finally, in our last 100,000s column here, all we have is a 7 with the 1 carried over, which gives us the 8, and we go ahead and record it, and there's our answer, 801,669, done on an abacus, or done on this vertical format. So, let's do another one. Let's try a subtraction problem where you have to borrow.